talk about the other big development that has happened, because it's day 77 of the West Asia war, the conflict and the impact that is now being felt directly in India as well. And the central government, which has decided to increase petrol and diesel prices by little over ₹3 across the country. This is the first fuel price hike in more than 4 years. Now, the fuel price hike comes as the global oil prices have also jumped by over 50%, putting pressure on the government fuel companies. And after the hike, the petrol and diesel prices have now reached their highest levels since May 2022. Now, the government sources say that the increase is still smaller as compared to the sharp rise in crude oil prices, and fuel retailers are still facing heavy losses. Meanwhile, the hike, which is expected to affect household budgets, reactions that are coming in from the commuters that have been mixed. Of course, nobody seems to be happy with this price hike, but they say that as far as when it comes to the war is concerned, they understand why the government was giving them the indication.
So they are not giving value to the common man now. They are only for the economists.
So this will be a very big effect. The ₹3 increased in.
It will be a great effect for the transport. Also will be getting higher.
पेट्रोल मिल नहीं रहा है, मिलना इतना मुश्किल हो रहा है, डिमांड बढ़ रहा है, बैरल कॉस्ट इतना ज्यादा हो रहा है क्रूड ऑयल का। इन सब चीजों को लेते हुए अगर ₹3 बढ़ भी रहा है, थोड़ा एज अ पब्लिक हमें गवर्नमेंट का साथ देना चाहिए।
मेरा कहना यह है कि पहले ही जिस पीरियड से ये गल्फ वॉर चल रही है, उस पीरियड से अब तक गवर्नमेंट ने रेट नहीं बढ़ाए हैं, और टैक्सेस में कट करके, एक्साइज वगैरह में कट करके जो गवर्नमेंट ने खुद वहन करा है वो ऑलरेडी वहन कर चुकी है। तभी अब तक आप ये जनता देख रही है कि अब उसको रेट नहीं बढ़े हैं।
इस पे हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हमारे दूसरे देश से सारे आते हैं, तो हमारे यहाँ तो होता नहीं है। तो हम इस पे हम लोग जो भी है, सरकार जो भी कदम उठा रही है, देश हित के लिए कर रही है।
Well, Shefali is connected with us live. Shefali, good morning. That seems to be the case as far as the people are concerned. However, it is still a modest hike that has now been said on part of the government's reports as well. But, it will affect the budget of the households.
Right, Amita. Very good morning. It will not be wrong to say that it will have a direct it will directly impact the households and the common people, as ₹3 per litre is not a small amount for any middle class or lower class person. But indeed, even when today I spoke to some of the commuters at the petrol pump, even they said that somewhere they are mentally prepared for the prices of fuel to increase even more. So somewhere they are also expecting that ₹3, although it's way too much, and somewhere they know that, as it has also been said by the government earlier, that like they were taking on the burden on them by not on passing the burden to the people, to the citizen of India. But now, as the OMCs are bleeding and incurring thousands crore loss on itself, now it was time
we don't know if this is going to be the last hike with regards to fuel, because we are looking at petrol and diesel that has been hiked by ₹3. CNG prices has also gone up by at least ₹2. Please do stay on with us, Shefali, because ground reports are also coming in, and the opposition has started to question the timing of the fuel price hike. Now, saying that several leaders have asked as to why the centre waited for the elections to get over before raising the prices. The Congress party has now come out to say and ask why the government is now passing on the burden to the Aam Aadmi despite collecting massive revenues while global crude prices were actually low. In fact, the newly elected Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Vijay has also condemned the fuel price hike and has called for a rollback. Vijay has also, taken on the oil companies, underscoring that they do not reduce fuel prices when the crude oil prices fall in international market, but they continue to make huge profits. There are others in the opposition as well. They are citing countries like Australia, Germany, UK and even Nepal to ask if the governments there could actually offer relief to their people, then what is stopping our government?
अमृत काल में आपका स्वागत है, और इस अमृत काल में महंगाई मैन अपना चाबुक चला रहे हैं। मोदी जी आपसे वसूली कर रहे हैं, आपकी जेब पर डाका डाल रहे हैं।
हमारे को अच्छे दिन नहीं चाहिए, पुराने दिन ही लौटा दीजिए, इतने से भी काम चला लेंगे।
इस सरकार को कोई मतलब नहीं है लोक संवेदनाओं से। मैं तो बार बार ये कह रहा हूं कि इस देश में 1 नेशन 1 इलेक्शन तो बहुत नुकसान कर जाएगा। मैं तो चाहता हूं 12 महीने चुनाव हो, क्योंकि ये सरकार सिर्फ चुनाव से डरती है।
Now, on the other hand, union ministers and BJP leaders have defended the government, praising the Prime Minister for ensuring that the large amount of burden on the common man still remains minimal. They have been arguing that India has witnessed one of the lowest fuel price hikes globally, while several other countries have seen increases that are ranging between over 40 to over 80%.
I must compliment Prime Minister Narendra Modi because much against all the rumors and all the press articles that I saw, there'll be 15 rupees price hike and this and that. I think the central government has absorbed a lot of the additional costs. We all know SMA केंद्र सरकार ने नाप फर्टिलाइजर की प्राइस बढ़ाई और जो पेट्रोल डीजल के प्राइस भी बढ़े हैं वो मात्र 3 रुपए इससे बढ़े हैं क्योंकि 10 रुपए एक्साइज ड्यूटी केंद्र सरकार ने अपने रेवेन्यू को कम करते हुए 10 रुपए की छूट एक्साइज पे दी थी पेट्रोल और डीजल।
कांग्रेस पार्टी हर राष्ट्र हित के काम में राजनीति करती है। कांग्रेस पार्टी जब ग्लोबल एनर्जी क्राइसिस चल रहा है राजनीतिक अवसरवादिता ढूंढ रही है। सच्चाई की बात यह है कि पिछले 2 से 2.5 महीने तक हिंदुस्तान इकलौता ऐसा देश था जहां पेट्रोल और डीजल के दाम बिल्कुल नहीं बढ़े।
While the BJP may be facing the heat for the price hike, for context here, here's a direct UPA versus NDA comparison for our viewers. Data shows that during the 10 years of the UPA government, petrol prices rose from 35.71 rupees to 73.16 rupees, a jump of over 104%. Diesel prices, meanwhile, increased by nearly 144% in the same period. Now, in comparison, in the last 12 years of the NDA rule, petrol prices have gone up by 33%, while diesel prices are up by roughly 63%. Well, you can draw the comparison and make your own judgment. In the meantime, we head into a short break. You're watching Times Now.